Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? What style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're working that left side. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And, Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Avery. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Hauls it in. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. They go to the ground. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they're in for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. He's got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Fires to the big fella. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Going to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. the gun, the running back, looking for room. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Here's the handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Parks. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. At the 35, he's got room. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got his man in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Quick strike complete. put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking to buy time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in. It's Parks. Oh, he dropped it! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught over the middle, it's Richmond. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. That should be the final play of the first half. In the books, time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avery. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking for a crease. It's Avery. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Good timing on the quick out. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Marches ahead. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the 2-point try is good. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got it in the middle, it's Ross.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Safe completion on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fields. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They stripped it out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16. Brings into the open. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The RPO, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Gonna look downfield again. He's got the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice move there. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it over the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man in the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Parks. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team.
Into the end zone, and caught! They have the lead with the touchdown!
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Using the quick game.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. And you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right on the money. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. He caught it. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game.